Hello and welcome to E-Magazine. I'm your host, Brenda Nyamichaba. Now, in E-Magazine, we have explored the Kenyan art space quite a lot. We've gotten to learn about the tremendous growth it has made over the recent years and the opportunities it has provided for artists all over Kenya. On E-Magazine today, we look at what exactly it means to be able to balance education while nurturing your talent. Now, the Kenyan art space has a lot of young and talented people in it, those who are trying to establish their work and those who haven't. And today, we talk to one individual who's trying to understand the opportunities the art industry in Kenya can bring for him. Welcome to E-Magazine today, Lenny.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So how are you doing today, Lenny?
I'm doing well. You?
I'm well myself. Now, I just want you to tell me about your journey into getting to understand that, you like art, you're good at it. When did that start for you?
Well, for me, it started when I was a kid. Like I was talking to you earlier, I said I really was into magazines and like comic books. So superheroes, the whole gist of it. So eventually I tried to draw one, and then it just grew from there. Like I liked how they looked. I like how. So with time, like my folks, my brothers, my sister, they were especially like really supportive of that. So it just kind of grew from there.
That's amazing. So you're a student right now, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're studying what exactly?
I'm doing mechatronics engineering.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that's complete opposite of art.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Have you ever really thought about getting into art as a full-time career, despite already doing a good degree right now?
Yeah. I'd say for me, art is like the thing that fills up your life. Like if you have something that's going on with you, like you have your career going, but you need the thing that gives your life soul, so to speak, like spice. I would do it as a career, but it needs. I feel like in Kenya, it's a bit harder for you to just go out on a limb unless you've established yourself. So I like what I'm doing in school right now. It's really good. I enjoy it. So if I'd want to break into it, but not right now as a full career because I have my studies going on. Yeah. So just probably do it on the side, but with passion and as a major thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, just like you mentioned that you obviously like what you're doing right now with your degree, and you could consider art to be something that you do in the future. Is one of the reasons why you are quite skeptical about it is just because in Kenya it's not the same thing as it would be in Europe. You know how in Europe, art is something that's $1 billion industry right now, and there are many artists who get into it and just they make a lot of money. Is that one of the reasons why you'll be hesitant? Yeah,
that's actually a really major reason, because if I am here and I tell someone I want to go to school to study art, they'd probably flip out. They'd be like, how would you do that? Why would you put yourself in a position where you wouldn't even get any money unless maybe you have a gig or someone who's doing it out there with you? So it makes you very hesitant, but of late it's been a bit more accepted, but it's not very many people. It's like you need to like have some major art piece, or you need to be from abroad for someone to actually like look at you and think.
It's not an easy place to penetrate in. It's a struggle.
It really isn't,
Now, I want you to tell me about the kind of art you do.
Well, I do fine art. I also do abstract art. I do a bit of graffiti, and
So you seem very diverse. You're all round. Yeah. Actually, do you care to elaborate a bit on what exactly fine art is? Because guys over there who are not art savvy, they wouldn't know what fine art is. I'd
say fine art, in my understanding, is when you're drawing like really detailed things. Like for example, if you do a portrait of someone, that's actually considered like fine art. Abstract is where you have stuff that's it's more or less your imagination. Like it's what you think about, what you feel, like you put on paper, and then that's what you call abstract art.
Great. That's amazing. Now, with your interest in art that you've had since you're a young kid, where do you feel like the art in Kenya is right now in terms of the state of it and where it's going?
I'd like to mention something especially on that is when like you go when you're in your mat and then you're traveling somewhere and you look out the window and I see like graffiti like on your way on the highway from like just before you get to Ngara, there's like a lot of graffiti on the walls. Well, they probably shouldn't be doing that, but it's amazing art. I see guys do that, and with time, I've seen like on television, guys go on and they're doing street art, and that's really amazing. We're starting to appreciate it. So the same thing happens when you see that when someone's building the house or furnishing, they have to have art on there.
Yes.
So
yes.
I feel like we're accepting it a lot more, but not with the same value that it would be hard, in a different place like Europe, the USA. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what is it like for you in the trenches for an artist who's trying to break ground? Like, have you faced any challenges in terms of when you make your art? Have you tried to put it out there and try to sell it? Is that something you've tried?
I'd say that's something that I'm currently underway doing now. And for me, the problem would be like the thing that I'd feel that's most out there is that guys would want to see like about 50 pieces that you sold to these famous people before they actually take you seriously. It's a lot harder when you haven't done so many paintings for people that you could show off, that you could tell other people that I have done this, I've done that, I've done this for this person. That's especially important. So it's a lot harder, but I'd say with perseverance, you can.
Have you tried to make the use of social media? Because I've noticed a lot of artists do try to do that.
I have put a few of my drawings out there, but when I did that, it wasn't because I was
trying to
get it out there. It was just because, like, you need to. Before now, every time someone's asked for like a drawing that I've done, it's usually out of, I just do it because I find it a lot of fun. So, but if some of them are really taxing and they might need finances, so something like that, I'd actually, and I'd really want to branch out and be able to do this for someone like under, like getting paid for it. It would be,
that's 100%. Now, do you think that in our country we've moved from somewhere where we didn't see art as something super amazing, and we'd end up buying pieces for such cheap prices? I mean, there's certain art pieces we do buy for lower prices, but do you feel like our whole country, like Kenya in general, do we value art as to countries such as Italy, France, or the States, even South Africa?
I'd say for my generation, we do, and also for guys who are well off. It's definitely, because in Kenya, the general mindset is, if I don't have enough money for it, then why buy it? If I'm not using it to cook, to eat, to
basic
wash the house, why would I put a painting that's worth like 50,000? That's too much money for some people. But if you're well off, you have money to spend, then Kenyans feel like then you can be able to appreciate art.
Okay, what do you feel like there's something we're not doing right as artists, Kenyans, artists in the Kenyan art space? Is there something we're not doing right in order for us to have our art pieces in international spaces?
I'd say one of the things is like I'm thinking the mindset that it's too hard to get it out there. I would say like I'm a victim of this. You would probably want to put it out there, like you just keep doing it, keep posting your stuff, and like you've said, social media is really important in doing this. And if we do that, then it should get out there. But at the same time, I feel like not enough people do very grand gestures. Like guys in art just do maybe a small painting, then you don't really get it out there. You do stuff that people would want to see.
It's true.
Like you do, if people like do gourds and drawings of African ladies, then everyone does it, and then in the art space it just seems like you're just another piece of hay in the haystack. It's just someone.
That's very true. That's very true. Now, I'm loving the conversation we're having, Lenny, but we're just going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get more into details about what it really takes to be able to balance education and also be able to notice that you have a talent that can bring you profit. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.